everybody! Happy Turkey Day to all our American friends and familia.
Hi, happy Thanksgiving to all of you.
To all of you.
To everybody.
To everyone.
Americans
regardless,
and
yeah. This is a day of giving thanks anyway. We should do it every day, but, you know, a good reminder. Yeah. We're here in the Naked Nutrition Kitchen.
Yes, we are, and we are going to prepare something a little bit different. It's kind of festive, but we've just added a little creative twist to it.
Flair, a twist in the flair.
So as it's, the big turkeys are not really available here in Geneva, and
it's a problem.
Sort of, you know, we couldn't find one of those, plus there's not many of us to feed, so we thought we'd look for something a little bit more practical, a bit smaller.
We're all about practicality here at the Naked Nutrition Kitchen, NNK for short.
Yeah. So we're going to stuff baby chickens instead.
Let's shove some stuffing right up there.
Ryan's going to stuff them.
Yes, indeed.
And so I've got some poussins, which are baby...
Watch your language. Seriously, this is a kids' family program. Poussin.
Honestly.
What does that mean, anyway?
This guy.
What does that mean?
A poussin is a baby chicken.
She says it so nice. Say it one more time.
Poussin. Okay, so we're going to stuff the poussin with some coconut rice.
Yum!
Which is going to have added to it some cranberries, which are very festively Thanksgiving-y, right?
Yes, indeed.
Some pine nuts, which are just pine nuts.
Yeah.
And we're going to saute some onions as well. So we're going to, you can see that in a minute, what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to add, just as an afterthought, a bit of a Moroccan twist as well. So we've got a lot of different flavors going on in there.
Come on, we're very international here.
This is a paste, it's called tagine paste, and it's actually a spicy lemon kind of zingy flavor. So I think that's going to go quite well with the pine nuts, the cranberries, and the coconuts. But, you know, we'll find out once it's cooked.
Yes. You know, this is how tomorrow rolls, you know, it's experimentation. She said, we're going to try it, and then it turns out amazing anyway.
Well, creative cooking in the Naked Nutrition Kitchen is what it's all about. It's
exactly.
Playing around with flavors. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but generally it works, right?
Yeah, it's like the first time I discovered peanut butter on apples. Amazing. Amazeballs.
Okay, so Ryan's going to bring the camera over here.
Behind the scenes, cameraman.
Light on.
Light on. Here we go. We're getting up in here now.
So over here I have in the pan some coconut oil.
Yum.
Okay, so that goes along with the other flavors, the coconutty rice that's there. I've parboiled.
Your what?
That's the right word, parboil.
Pre-boiled?
Pre-cooked, but not totally cooked, the rice. It's got coconut in it already, so it's sort of half cooked, not totally cooked. Just because once it goes inside the chickens, it's going to cook even more.
I'm going to cook the baby again.
First of all, I'm going to fry the onions that I've already chopped. That's like one onion, very finely chopped.
That's normally the first process in most of the cooking things we do is onions or garlic first, right?
That's right. I'm not going to put any garlic in this one just because it's a very fruity, fragrant sort of dish, and sometimes garlic can overpower things. So I'm not going to put any garlic in there today. So I'm being a bit rebellious because normally I put garlic in everything.
She's such a rebel today. You and your...
I'm always a rebel.
Look at that snake on her shirt. Says it all.
I don't like snakes.
It's funny how her apple on her snake is full because Eve didn't eat the apple. She told old Adam to take a bite and mine's gone. Anyway, moving on.
Not like it is normally in life because I'm the one that eats apples and you don't. So. Okay, so this is heating up. I'm just going to saute the onions.
Saute!
Best I can. It takes a little while to heat up in this pan, so we'll have to jibber jabber while I wait for that.
We're good at that. We're good at the jibber jabber. So the process, onions, what's coming next?
So next in here is I'm going to put in the pine nuts. So they're going to toast up as well.
So we don't have balls today, we have nuts, okay?
Yes, we have little pine nuts, which aren't actually nuts.
Oh,
I
why?
don't think.
Why?
Because they grow in a pine cone, and I think nuts usually have a shell on them.
Curious.
To be called a nut, and yeah.
We'll have to look it up.
That's my theory. I really don't know. I think in some countries they call them monkey nuts. Is that right? And they grow in like a monkey tree.
Oh my gosh.
No, ignore me. And sometimes I watch these documentaries and I completely forget the information afterwards.
She says I like to jibber jabber.
And I make up a story which is completely opposite to what
could be true though. Could be true. Look it up.
True.
Google.
And sometimes it's nice just to pretend that you know what you're talking about. Because who's going to prove me wrong?
A lot of people. Google can prove you wrong.
Especially when you have children, it's very important just to say something because they're always like, well, why is this and why is that? And answer my question. And we're supposed to know everything.
So tomorrow's kind of reinforcing lying, everyone. You know, good
I'm not
white
lying.
lies.
That's not a lie.
What is it? Storytelling.
It's storytelling.
I see.
Storytelling.
Storytelling.
It's not harming anyone. So here we go, in the pan, cooking away. I have the onions. I put the pine nuts in there now.
Yum, 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 yum.
As you can see, so that's gently toasting.
Gentle.
I want to get a little bit of colour on those pine nuts if I can, just to give them a little more of a nutty flavour. But they're not going to stay crunchy because once they go in the chicken, it's going to cook and steam with the rice and it's not going to remain crunchy anyway. So all this does is add a nutty flavour to the pine.
Yeah, baby. We're making a little bit of a glorious stuffing inside these. Poussin!
That's right. So once that is cooked, comme ça, as you can see,
like that,
I'm going to add the rice, or in fact I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to turn that heat off. I'm going to add the pines and the onions to the rice, which is in this bowl here.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Okay, so take that off the heat. Stir that all up, if you can see.
She's getting a bit stir crazy.
A bit stir crazy. I'm going to add some salt to that. My dirty Camargue salt.
Ooh, this is glorious stuff. This is like as pure as you can get.
It's like scraped off the beach.
This is like Colombian style.
So I'm going to put a few
salt.
grains of that in there.
Pure.
And
purity.
There we go. The other flavouring is going to come from the tagine paste, okay? So that's going to be quite fully flavoured and it's probably going to have added salt and stuff to it as well.
For those that don't know, what's tagine?
That was quite hot.
What's a tagine?
Tagine is a Moroccan dish. It's actually a dish. It's shaped like a...
That's what it's cooked in, right?
Base. Yeah, and it's got like a hat thing on it. I can't describe these
No,
things.
it's good, yeah.
But it's a vessel in which people, in Morocco, they cook lots of dishes and it's called a tagine. And this is the paste they use for that dish. It's got chicken and all sorts of things
Spice it up, baby.
It's really good. It smells really lemony. So I'm going to put a big dollop of that in there.
Dollop.
Okay.
A dollop. I like all the different words. We're going to just sprinkle a dollop of a heap full.
And like I say, this has never been cooked before. This is all like...
First time, baby.
First time, originals, and it usually happens in this house. My kids say, oh, this is really nice, can you make that dish again? And I say, no, I can't, because I don't remember what was in it. So
yeah, she's not one for recipes, but she's doing much better at making Nutrition Kitchen to
I'm doing better now by writing things down, so if it's a success, then they can have it again if they want to. Last thing in going in is cranberries.
Not the band.
So it's about a handful of dried cranberries, or maybe a bit more. I've actually got a few other berries mixed in there. But
oh, this should be interesting.
Okay, so there you go. That's the filling.
Yeah.
And it smells really good. Can
you
smell that?
Can you smell it through the camera? Oh my gosh. Scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff. And that's it. There's nothing else in there. Now, if you wanted to, you could fry up some meat, like lamb or something, and add that to the stuffing if you wanted to make it a bit more substantial. But as these are very delicate poussins, as you can see, they're corn-fed, they're yellow.
Yellow.
They're very little and they're very delicate and they're going to cook quite quickly.
Who you calling yellow?
I'm not going to add anything too robust in there because I think it's nice to keep it all nice and delicate.
Yeah, sometimes...
Decolate.
Well, it's like the whole turduc and a poussin and a duck and a duck and a turkey and like triple layers of stuff. So let's keep it a little bit more simply today. It's not taking much time to prepare this, is it?
No, because Ryan now is going to stuff one.
Yeah!
I'm going to show him how to stuff it and then you can...
Chow mal, baby.
Grab a spoon.
You know, she has the finesse with this kind of stuff.
So... as you can see, there's a cavity in there. This is the chicken's like
cavity. That's a great way of putting it. Hey.
That's it. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to take a spoonful of the stuffing.
A spoonful of stuffing helps the poussin
get fed. A bit more than a
fed.
spoonful, in fact. Two
Poussin
spoons.
get fed. I think we have more stuffing than poussin.
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 I gotta watch my... gosh, your language is...
You're learning French very well, Ryan.
Kind of.
C'est très bien.
No.
Okay, so that's one. Now what you could do here, I don't have any myself, but you could have a toothpick. So you cover that cavity up and then you would press a toothpick in there to stop everything coming out. But I'm just going to cross his legs over.
Like he's got to really go to the toilet.
So There you go, that's one. Now Ryan can do the other one.
Okay, you take the camera here, Mamacita.
And I can change over.
Change. Here I come, everybody. Here I come. So, I'm addressing the poussin, okay? I'm gonna caress it gently before I stick my hands in. You don't just go in there, alright? You gotta do a little foreplay. It'll be alright, okay? I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm opening your cavity. Wow, this one, I think this cavity is deeper than the others. How much can I get in? 1 spoonful?
A couple of spoonfuls is plenty.
I'm getting it everywhere. Get in there, yeah. Judging from how it feels.
And these poussins will take about 45 minutes to cook. Okay. So when we're ready to cook them, I'll just put them in the oven, cover them with some foil if you want, but you don't have to.
Foil!
And then that's it really. Then after 45 minutes, maximum an hour, if you want them really, really well cooked. But they're so delicate that they really don't take very long.
And foiled again. I told you this one's cavities.
That's plenty. Don't overstuff it because then it will all just swell up and
see. Did you hear
out.
that? Okay. See, good tip.
You're manhandling that poor little poussin.
No, that's why I sweet talked. I sweet talked before. Come on,
Be
get in there.
delicate with it.
I'm decolate.
Your man fingers.
I'm decolate. I'm being so decolate. I'll close up your cavity and then I'll cross your little legs.
Get in there, baby. This one's actually smaller. It's a baby poussin. Hello, other one. You sweet thing. I'm gonna into your cavity with some stuffing. Come on in. Come on in.
There's Joya on the floor, as you can see. She's always next to us.
Joyous one. Whenever there's cooking.
Waiting for something to drop in her mouth. Hello, little Joya. How are you?
Please feed me.
Say hello to the camera.
Okay.
She's
Get in there.
she's ready and waiting.
What do we do with this extra stuffing?
Okay, so the extra stuffing, you can either just keep it, put it on the side.
Can you kind of cook it another way?
You could probably just cook it in the oven in a dish as well. So that's fine.
Boom! 3 poussins ready to be cooked.
Okay, so let's bring that over here.
Let's bring
so
it over.
You can see.
Let's see that schnizzle. Schnizzle, schnazzle. Get up in there.
Chickens are ready. All I'm going to do now is give them a quick coating of coconut oil, which I have here.
A lot of coconut going on today.
There's a
Joy's
lot,
licking
but
my fingers.
So I'm just going to give them a little massage with a bit of coconut oil.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay? And that's it.
Is that your massage?
And actually, just as an afterthought, I'm going to put my fingers in here, okay?
She's a bit dirty, this
I
one.
love using my fingers, and I'm just going to smear some of that tagine paste over the top of the chickens. Maybe the camera can come a little bit
See, this is another one where tomorrow's like, well, maybe I'll do that, and then it's like that amazing
it's a
extra little
It's a little afterthought.
bit that makes it that much more special.
So there you go. It's been smothered and massaged with coconut oil and tagine paste, and that's ready for the oven.
Remember that ingredient of love is important, so when we massage it, when we're sweet talking these little things, they're going to come out that much more special.
That's right.
Yeah?
So there you go, that's our little treat for the day, our sort of, our take on Thanksgiving. And
This is the main dish. We might have another dish coming up for you. Just put it around my face. She's gonna massage the tagine paste now in my face.
this is who I live with 24/7.
God, it's amazing. She's so lucky. Yeah, I'm so lucky. So am I. I give thanks for this woman. And wonderful, and you know, lots of thanks for everyone that's been watching our videos and been enjoying it. It's important for us as well, and we're happy to share this with you. I'm gonna cry a little bit. Thanks
He's
so much.
emotional. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and let's have a nice peaceful day. And
She did it. Everybody squared. Everybody.
Everyone in the world, I want to say thank you, and I'm grateful for, and I just wish peace, happiness, and love always.
Love is all we need.
Bye bye.
Au revoir.